Well, howdy tubers. Anybody been wondering what's going on? Still haven't heard anybody. Still waiting. Nope. Guess nobody's worrying about what's going on. Anyway, been getting quite a bit done. We'll show you what we got, or what I've been working on. Well, I mean, of course, there wasn't a whole lot more to do anyway. But I did get the seat tied down. I think I'm just going to use this pillow thing for until I sew me up a seat, since I got a sewing machine. But I just did this, made these little brackets here to tie the seat in there, and we'll show you what else. Been making this box and got a battery in there. Let's see, and got 3 lights. Of course, I just took it off the charge, but this battery is a battery that was an H5, and then started having trouble with it, so I took it out and put another one in there, and I'm trying to see if I can make it work for this. Let me pause. Okay, now we're back together. Almost. I got to put screws in there. Okay, well, this was my buddy Matt's idea, so thought we'd try it. And, well, let me just plug it in the rest of the way, because I'll show you what I'm plugging into. Plug it into that. Okay, well, here's a different shot for you. And there's that box. And now we turn it on. And that's engine oil temperature, engine oil pressure, and the voltmeter. But you see it says C right here, but I believe that's meaning it's cold, which of course it is, and that as soon as it gets up to a certain temperature, of course it's in centigrade instead of Fahrenheit, and the pressures are into MP something, MPA. But buddy Matt sent me a breakdown of that a while ago. But there's the B-light altimeter and airspeed, and that's just showing it's on. And of course I got a rheostat up here to, not seeing that it's doing much, not seeing that it's doing anything. But got, looks like it's on full. I'm not too sure I'm going to trust this B-light thing. And I think, oh yeah, and it's got a vertical speed indicator too. And of course there's my tachometer, which of course we don't know if any of this stuff's working yet. Well, I mean, yeah, because now we got to get to the, I think I need a little more padding, but got to get the spinner or whatever I'm going to do, and prop and all that. That's, well, oh, and I did go ahead and trim that. I showed you on the right side of the cowling where I was needing to trim a little bit, so I got that with the Harbor Freight oscillating sander. Did a great job. But, and I don't know if I showed you or not, that I did put a throttle stop. So we're good there, and it stays put really well. And And of course, since I don't go to full throttle, isn't that right, Steve? You know, I don't need to go much further than that. Steve knows what I'm talking about, and so does my buddy Matt. So anyway, let me see what else. Well, I still got to do the covers for the elevator. Still got to make one more of those and use my English wheel there to put a dome in it. Like I say, I got to cut another one of these out and put a dome in it. And when I get it to the airport, I've got to adjust the aileron linkage. But I'll shut this off. There we go. And of course, got room up here for your footsies. And I believe I'll stick this in here with some Velcro, and that'll be good. So, and I still get, Stephen Hummel called me, or asked me to call him yesterday, and he said that was his wording on there, and I said, well, the one side fit the plan, but the other side didn't. Well, that's his word, that's his name on there, or that's his writing, but he doesn't know if he bent it or not. But anyway, he said, do not use acetone to clean this off. And he says that he had tried, he did some tests, and when the stuff is bent, like it is around here, the acetone really affects it. But before it's bent, he says it doesn't seem to. So let me get out of this booger. Oh, shoot, while I was in there, yeah, it was something else. See, I've got the seat belts in here, and I could have put them on there and got them adjusted while I was in there. And up here, yeah, could have done that. Wish I would have seen that before I got in there, and I would have thought about that and done that while I was in there. But anyways, like I say, make another cover for here. And of course I need the covers for the wings too, for there. So anyway, what am I gonna do now? Can't put the cowl back on, because if I go ahead and put the prop on, I did put oil in. If I go ahead and put oil or the prop on, I need the cowling off to get in there to get to the nuts there and to torque them. That's something I could show you. I welded a socket in here to go in to my inch-pound torque wrench. And so you'll have it in that position straight with the handle when you torque the nut, not the bolt, torque the nut. And he calculated, I've got the paperwork here, that he calculated the point from the center of the bolt there, and I guess the center of the handle, how much calculation that it took to get the reading that we need with this extension on there. And that's I'm losing things, and it's real good paperwork here. There, if you can make that out. But I end up torquing it to 96 inch-pounds with this setup I've got. Oh, you guys probably know all about that stuff. Settings equal total length, and it's 144 times 12. I don't know, but you'll figure it out, or call Steve if you want to make a wrench like this, because he, like I say, everybody probably torques the bolt. Well, the bolt's going through, the prop, the thrust washer, the prop hub, and all that, and that's causing just a little bit of, oh yeah, here we go, the thrust washer, and that's all causing, this may not, because that's pretty free there, but that wood prop is going to be gripping on that prop bolt and going to give you a false reading. So torque the nut on the backside. Of course, it would be nice, I guess, if you could get the bolts to go in from the back, and then you could torque them from the front. But then that's another thing. Of course, on aviation stuff, they say the bolts go either back towards the back of the airplane, or they go in towards the cockpit, or they go down towards the ground. I don't know if I've ever told anybody that before or not, but that's the aviation way. You should strive to do that. Not every one of them will go that way, but that's what you strive for. So, getting a long video here. Make up for not making any videos yesterday or today. So, anyways, there you go. Please like and subscribe and all that fancy stuff. And hope everybody's getting ready for Easter and be with their family. And my boy's coming in tomorrow morning sometime. And then we're going to go over to see my dad and, of course, my mom and sister and all that. And then I believe he'll be going back home to Fort Scott, or maybe he'll stay up for the weekend. I don't know. It's all up in the air. So there you go, and happy Easter, and God bless.